Hello, everyone. This is Dylan with Air and C with Dylan. We are coming to you not live, but recorded from the basement studio. Unfortunately, because of, like I've said in a couple of the videos, because of the weather, unfortunately, having a boat and outdoor channel is going to suffer a little bit because the lake's going to freeze. You got to winterize the boat. Good how-to videos coming soon for that, but unfortunately, because of the weather, things are going to get interesting here having a new boat channel or a lake life type channel that you started at the end of the season. So as much as that stinks, I'm really trying my best to get as much content shot and made for the channel prior to going in the winter. So hopefully I can package some stuff, obviously continue to learn things so I can package them better and see what works, see what doesn't, and then keep drip feeding content and videos as I get through winter. I think I'll be able to do some research type videos during the winter time. I have a couple of problems with the boat already that we haven't even discussed yet. And before I wrap the boat, I will be discussing those new problems that I have, along with potential goals for part upgrades, different maintenance type items that we have to do. For instance, the spark plugs. I think I got a timing chain cover leak that includes doing a front crankshaft gasket. I think it's time to pull the carb, go through that. But anyways, more on that to follow. But I'm going to try to do some of that research throughout the winter to maybe do some videos on like, hey, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm thinking. So this is going to be a kind of a for the ride type journey through the winter. But with that being said, I crossed the 30-day mark on October 1st, so yesterday, on being a 30-day-old YouTube channel. I have not done this before. This is my first one. I've watched YouTube since it came out practically when I was younger, and obviously never thought I would ever do YouTube or create content or for anything like this for that matter. And having the boat and just some other things going on, I'm 30 days ago decided to go for it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going for it. And I said in a video or two prior on the channel that I wanted to show people the YouTube side of the journey. So not just boating and restoration and lake life and all that stuff and planes and going down the road, but I also wanted to show the YouTube journey. So this is kind of where we're going to do that. But I also wanted to hop into some metrics here and just show you what my videos are doing. Maybe somebody who's more of a guru than I will go through this data and crunch it better than I have. I've been using Chat GPT and Gemini quite a bit to help with thumbnails and noticing trends and tweaking descriptions and titles, and maybe a second set of eyes, fifth, fourth set of eyes would be good to go through and just look at some of this data. But I do want to be transparent. I want to show somebody how it's going right from the beginning, not just my very first video, but also the YouTube side of it. I'm hoping YouTube can help carry the hobby side of what I would like to do in life. Not going to quit my day job, but it would be nice to get YouTube to help supplement some of my dreams, like restoring boats, cars, flying airplanes, getting certifications and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of the long and short of the video. So let's hop into some stuff here on the screen. I'll do some voiceover type work and we'll go from there. All right. Welcome to my first ever screen recorded video. So hopefully I've jumped over okay here from the video part of the video you just saw. But here is my YouTube channel. So we got Air and C with Dylan. This is over I put it to 90 days because it's starting to cut off the first day. But yeah, here we go. So what I have up right now are engaged views, average view duration, average percentage viewed, likes, subscribers gained, end screen element clicks, which this is only 2, so I probably shouldn't even have this as a column. So I guess we'll get rid of that since it's so bad. But then we have total views, subscribers gained, watch time, subscribers, impressions, and click through rate. So, what I have been able to glean from YouTube, the internet, and AI is that impression click through rate is really big, probably one of the number one things, because that is when somebody is browsing around and they see a thumbnail and a title for your video and they decide that they want to click on it. So out of every time that this thing was shown, 12.5% of people shown this clicked on it. If I'm not talking about this right, somebody please comment, email me, help me out, because this is how I understand it now, and hopefully that's not totally wrong. I'm not claiming to be a guru here, but I do want to at least show you what I see and what I think of it. So please help me if I'm messing this up. So as far as that goes, let's check out a couple of videos. So my short here, Don't Hit the Boat, which is where I'm landing the drone into the boat up at Lake Willoughby. That is currently my CTR winner. So people are seeing this title, this thumbnail, which is probably a little hard to see here. I guess we'll click into it. No, that's not a good way to do that. Let me back out here. I'm learning as we go here. Okay. View on YouTube here. So we'll do that. Let's open a new link. All right. So this was definitely catchy enough to get people to want to click on it. So this is my current winner for CTR. Back to the analytics here. Yeah. So good engaged views. We have 10,000 engaged views. I still don't fully, okay, how many times viewers stayed to watch past the initial seconds? So basically 50%. So my total views is 22,000. Only about half decided to stick around. So it doesn't feel great, but I guess as far as YouTube goes, from what I've been able to glean, that's actually pretty good. Subscribers is only 23. That's doing okay based on what I've been able to see. Watch time is good for a heavy shorts channel. I guess that's another thing I should talk about. My channel is very heavy on shorts. Shorts is what is supposed to drive discovery of your channel, which is why I'm kind of doing that right now. I have a ton of like old saved Instagram videos that I've been posting and using to help keep content rolling, plus trying to take as many new ones as possible. This is where people are like, ooh, like what's that? This is like the shiny thing. And then the shiny thing is supposed to lead people to your main content, which for me is going to be restoration, working on stuff, how to do this, out on the lake, drone vids. Hey, this is how I got this boat thing, this boat cert or whatever. So as you can see, I'm mostly short heavy. I only have just a handful of long videos, which I'm desperately trying to fix. This actually hopefully being one of them. So I know this is obviously more of a YouTube type, this is a conversation about my YouTube, not just the channel. So hopefully, sorry people who are here for just boat stuff, this is or on the YouTube side. I know you're not supposed to mix audiences and stuff, but I think this is important. Another thing that I've noticed and I've learned, so here's my very first video, my welcome to Air and Sea with Dylan. It's only got 25 views, but YouTube's really been trying to show this to people. They've shown this my video. I've just changed the thumbnail because it's been doing so bad. I've changed the thumbnail to, a better picture to hopefully try to get people to click on the video. But YouTube wants to show this to people. So impressions is how many times it's been shown. And this is my second most shown video. My other one was my rigging of my sunfish on how to set up a sunfish. They've been wanting to sell that or show that. I've gotten more views on it. It's got a little bit higher CTR. So 2.1. Whereas my number one video only has a 0.8. I mean, again, 30 days in, it doesn't feel great, but out of all the stuff that I've watched, some of the number one advice was don't quit. Your first stuff's not going to get watched. According to AI, for a 30-day old channel getting, almost 23,000 views on a brand new channel with some of these bangers up here, is not normal. I mean, obviously, YouTube's going to push you the ones like, hey, I made 1 million subscribers in 5 minutes. I mean, you see that, but I mean, that's not realistic. The average new channel does not get to do that. This is proof. I think I'm further ahead than most, but I'm still far behind others. And it's just a really unique battle out there. It's a wicked learning curve. Another great piece of advice I saw was to do it to learn, and then everything else will follow. So thanks for checking this out. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. I hope you enjoyed the look under the hood here. If you see something crazy, see something I should be looking at, please drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I did want to ask you to like and subscribe. I do need those subscribers. As you can see, I only have 23. So if you found this helpful, if you genuinely think the content that I put out is cool, please come along for the ride. And thanks for being here. Have a good one.